on 1 second.
Okay, which part are you going to do?
Ladies and gentlemen, to Minear, I will ask you questions and you will answer them. How many people here love Firefly? Alright, so this is how it's going to work. I'm going to randomly select a question from my hand, ask it. If you're one of the lucky ones, shiny. If not, come back next year, maybe we'll have someone cooler. I'm just messing. All right.
Not possible.
Here we go. First question I have is from Greta about Wonder Falls.
All right.
The question is, was the series finale planned that way as a season finale, or was it changed because of the cancellation?
Well, it was just, I was being prescient. Like, I figured the thing was only going to go 13, and it was a 13 episode order, so I felt that it was important to have some kind of sister or some kind of ending for the first 13, because I had a sense it would only go 13. But I wanted the first order to feel like it had kind of a conclusion, and then if we got like a back 9 order, then we would have re-ramped the story from there. That's the answer.
All right. Next question we have is from Tony. It's about Drive.
All right.
Okay, the question is, were there any plot twists planned for the show that you were wanting to do?
Yeah, there were a lot of plot twists for the show, but I don't remember them. I've tried to move on.
Next question we have is from Carla. Question is, what are your current projects?
My current okay, I just sold a movie to DreamWorks. It was a pitch idea, and they're going to pay me to write it. Because basically they came to me and said, we want to be in TV, and I'm like, great, I'm sure that's what you'd like to do. Why do I need you? And they said, well, we have a discretionary fund, and maybe we can do like a movie project together. You'll see how great we are. And then I really wanted to do something with DreamWorks, because my company name is Reamworks. And so I just thought that'd be really fun. So I did that, and then of course I'm consulting on Dollhouse, which is great. I was in a particularly nostalgic phase, and I had just watched all of Angel and Buffy on those fantastic full series DVDs that they released. Yes. And then so that just came up at a good time, and then I'm just developing other stuff. And I'm remodeling my house. For the last 2 years.
Here's one I'm sure you're going to love. It's from Kira. Will there ever be another movie?
Will there ever be another movie of Serenity,
Yes.
of a Firefly type movie?
Right.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I would say no, but I don't actually know. I didn't think that there would be 3 crappy Star Wars prequels.
All right, this is a good question from Kendall. Kendall asked the question about Dollhouse.
Yeah.
If you lived in the Dollhouse, what would your special talent be?
Well, the thing about Dollhouse is that the special talent can be anything, because they erase your entire personality and program in a new personality with muscle memory and a whole past and a whole history. So any talent that the client wanted to imprint in me would be the talent that I have. That's all. Not that it's hard to describe.
Okay, John wants to know, when is Drive going to be released on DVD?
Never. We only made 6 episodes. They're all on iTunes. All 6 episodes are on iTunes. And they're on Amazon as well.
Well worth it. If you are a fan of Tim and Joss and the whole Mutant Enemy people, please check out Drive. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's all right.
You wouldn't say that. Okay, here's a question from April about X-Files.
Okay.
What do you think about...
I know April.
What do you think about the final episode, and what have you done differently?
Oh, the final episode of The X-Files. Interesting story. I worked at The X-Files on season 5, and I stopped watching The X-Files in season 5. The year that I was there, I stopped watching it. It's my favorite show, and I wrote a spec, X-Files, and Chris Carter hired me based on that spec. And then at the end of that year, they're like, we're going to have you come back. And I said, what? Here's the or. What if I didn't? And then I went elsewhere. And I went work with Joss. So I stopped watching the show. But I have that all on DVD too, and maybe I will at some point. But see, the movie came out that year. Did anyone see Fight the Future?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now you know why I left. What? Which one's great?
The fact that Dallas has mountains.
Oh, Dallas has mountains. Well, Florida had mountains to drive, so I can't really. However, that bee had such an ironic sense of timing.
Right. Okay, this question is from Andrew.
Yes.
In the episode of Out of Gas,
Out of gas.
what is Inara's secret, Tim?
Oh, Inara's secret. Wait, she has a secret in Out of Gas?
We named the whole series.
Oh, her Inara's secret in the series.
Yeah.
I don't know. Although I will say this, it was my idea. But I'm not telling her.
Here's one that I fancy from Ben about Firefly.
Okay.
Is Shepherd Book an operative or a Cylon?
I believe that story is going to be told in a comic book. So far be it for me to spoil that now. I can tell you this. He is not a Cylon.
Okay, and Long wants to know from the episode Out of Gas.
Out of gas. Out of gas.
Long says it's an awesome episode.
Oh no, he's right.
And would you have done anything different?
God no.
Good answer.
Yeah, would I have done anything different? Mr. Da Vinci, we're not sure. We like that.
I like this one. This one says, Jessa's my hero. I'm Jessa. Hey, I have Mike.
However, it's questionable.
I'm trying to look for Firefly questions. There's a lot of Dollhouse and Drive in here.
Well,
But since this is a Firefly event,
Okay.
you know?
But it's not like they didn't write the question.
Okay, I have a question for Mike about Firefly.
Okay.
What was the worst moment experienced while working on Firefly?
Oh, gee, let me think. I'm directing the message, and I've got the entire cast up on the bridge, and Josh shows up, and he's like, they canceled us. So that would probably be the biggest... Well, actually, no, here's really the truth. After we were canceled, we had to shoot some pickups to just finish some episodes. And there were a couple, and I was going to direct them. It was the last day. And everyone in the cast was there because I was doing a montage for Heart of Pooh. Shower of Gold. And,
Pot of gold, everyone.
and so anyway, we were trying to, save that stink burger. And, but so it's like I had to shoot like little pieces of montage to go in the show. And then also there's like that shot where the entire crew is walking up to the whorehouse and they're like, why does it look like a frozen dinner? We added that because Joss and I saw the dailies and we were like, why does it look like a frozen dinner? I think we need someone on screen to say that so that people think that we're lame on purpose. So that's what we did. So anyway, we're shooting this stuff and it's the last day. And when you finish, when a guest cast character is wrapped out of an episode, the assistant director will announce that to the crew. That is an episode wrap for John Doe. And then everyone applauds, and it's all very wonderful. Well, on this day, as each crew member got their last shot, the AD would say, that is a Firefly wrap for Ron Glass. And everyone would cry and applaud. And the last things that we're doing were in the little rooms where they're like getting ready for they're like boarding up windows and stuff. So each character would go into this, we were calling it the slaughter set. You'd go into this set and like you do your last couple shots, then the AD would announce, that's a Firefly wrap for Gina Torres. And so each character would go in and then they wouldn't come out. So that was all really sad and weird. And it was all very emotional and everybody made a little speech. And then they all went to get drunk. Well, I don't drink. So I didn't actually feel like socializing at that point. We'd finished the show. It was all finished. And it was surreal and odd. And I drove home by myself. And I got home by myself. And I turned on the TV. And it must have been a Friday. Because the show was on. And they were finally airing the goddamn pilot. And I was like, oh, okay, great. Well, that worked out.
Okay.
Now people will understand it.
This question is from Philly. If you could make any show you wanted, what is your dream to create?
What is my... Oh, boy. That's... I don't have an answer to that, actually. Because, I mean, there's so many things that... they pay me to do. I believe the questioning period is over. Right.
Okay, this one is, let's see. In Firefly, who is your favorite character to write for, and who was the easiest to write for?
The thing is, it was an ensemble, so, I mean, it's like saying, you know, do you like your engine with the pistons? Well, I mean, you need all those things, and so they were all great to write for. The easiest character to write for, there wasn't an easiest character, they were all actually easy to write for. Jane was maybe the easiest to write for. And was maybe the most fun. River was hard to write for because, hi, I'm writing more gibberish. The problem is, you're like, oh, it's gibberish, and it seems to be like the rest of my script. That's not good. Hector, does this mean what I think it means?
Hector Acosta?
It does? April. You cruel, cruel woman. Would you just marry Hector? Not that I don't want to put you on the spot or anything, but was that a yes? This is very good news because Hector and April are kind of awesome, and if they like have little Hector-April babies, those are going to be some interesting babies.
Okay,
All right.
Hector wants to know, this is the last question.
Oh, for the love of he gets two?
Yes,
Oh, I'm
he's
sorry.
special.
And then part two of Hector's thing is, I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding.
Who came up with Jane's chain of command line?
Joss.
Josh.
Wow, that's a great thing to end it on. Thank you very much.
Come on.